Psycho Stu just sued Raja Jackson after being released from hospital, but worked.
He's going to jail for life, for real. Tried to put him on a shirt. I don't even want to joke about it, dude. He genuinely tried to, like, if that's a real video, he really tried to kill that guy.
Will indeed be arrested for the...
But yeah, I really don't care who the guy is or anything about the person. Someone's unconscious. Stop throwing punches at their dead unconscious head.
And Raja Jackson, and it's looking like, I mean, according to Doug, it's...
Psycho Stu just sued Raja Jackson after being released from hospital, but worked.
He's going to jail for life, for real. Tried to put him on a shirt. I don't even want to joke about it, dude. He genuinely tried to, like, if that's a real video, he really tried to kill that guy.
Will indeed be arrested for the...
But yeah, I really don't care who the guy is or anything about the person. Someone's unconscious. Stop throwing punches at their dead unconscious head.
And Raja Jackson, and it's looking like, I mean, according to Doug, it's...
But I've had, I gave my take on it. You can't defend it. It's horrible what happened. It's fucking terrible.
And
someone said this to me. They go, how would you feel if that happened to your brother, or if someone did that to Brian or one of your kids?
Psycho Stu has officially filed a lawsuit against Raja Jackson after leaving the hospital. What started as a brutal in-ring attack is now turning into a legal war. This time, it's not about wrestling. It's about justice.
Up, man, like his heart flatlined. Like, you fucked up, and he goes, my bad. Well,
No.
Excuse me?
Psycho Stu wasted no time after leaving the hospital. He's officially suing Raja Jackson. With a fractured jaw, shattered bones, and serious head trauma. This was no accident. It was a violent assault. Now, Raja isn't just fighting in the ring. He's fighting to protect his family's reputation in court.
I'm gonna need more than my bad.
He kept punching him to 22 times.
Well, here's
kill
the
him.
question. Let's say those guys didn't pull him off. Then what?
He would have killed him. He'd be dead.
So what do you do?
The incident is unforgettable. Raja lifted Psycho Stu like a WWE move, but slammed him with reckless force, then unleashed punches on a half-conscious Stu. This wasn't performance, it was betrayal. In wrestling, trust keeps performers safe, but Raja shattered that trust in front of everyone.
And they're not fucking...
And it didn't end with Stu. When Zed Maloa tried to break it up, Raja turned on him too, shooting for a sloppy takedown and punching him in the eye. Zed, who wasn't even fighting back, blasted Raja as a low-life clown chasing clout. His words cut deep, but they summed it up. Raja wasn't competing, he was bullying.
Based upon the fact that he was trying to...
Real tragedy is how fast Raja's image flipped. Just months ago, he was the next Rampage, the son of a legend with every tool to succeed, training, connections, and his father's name. Instead of building a legacy, he threw it all away in a violent meltdown. From future star to cautionary tale, Raja wasted the very opportunities fighters dream of.
Rampage's son, Raja, took kind of business into his own hands, if you want to even call it that. He assaulted another wrestler, Psycho Stu, who, according to CBS Sports, is stable but in critical condition after an in-ring attack that he suffered. The video has been shared.
The lawsuit changes everything. For Psycho Stu, it's justice. For Raja, it's accountability. And for Rampage family, it's a nightmare that risks rewriting their legacy, not as fighters, but as the family tied to an attack that shook the combat sports world.
He sustained severe injuries to his head. He's currently conscious and able to talk, but will have difficult recovery ahead. With all the media and social media...
The hospital report on Psycho Stu was brutal. Fractured maxilla, teeth knocked out, severe head trauma. His jaw wired shut, multiple surgeries ahead just to eat normally again. This wasn't a black eye from wrestling. It was career-threatening, life-altering damage.
And, you gotta be careful, one, who you mess with, and two, what kind of example are you as a veteran for inciting a riot?
Stu's family confirmed the worst. He was unconscious, rushed into surgery, and now faces a long, painful recovery. Months before he can even think about performing again. But fans stepped up, donations, flowers, gifts, and love poured in, showing how much the community values him. In times like this, rivalry takes a backseat. Combat sports unite.
I don't condone what my son did at all.
Here's the twist. While fans flooded Stu with love, Raja Jackson stayed silent. No apology, no explanation, Nothing. Maybe his legal team told him to, but morally, it looked awful.
I'm a father, so you know I gotta have my son's back, but I'm gonna let justice, you know, play out.
Silence didn't just hurt Raja. It pulled Rampage Jackson straight into the fire. Publicly defending his son, privately torn as a father. Fans spammed him nonstop, some with questions, others with racist threats. Finally, Rampage snapped, telling one commenter to shut the F up. It went viral, not for the words, but for how raw and defensive he was about Raja.
Excuse me? No. I'm gonna need more than my back.
He kept punching him to 22 times.
Well, here's the question. Let's say those guys didn't pull him off. Then what?
He would have killed him. He'd be dead.
So what?
Then came the live stream. Rampage gave the world a raw peek behind the curtain. He admitted he'd been saving college money for his kids in Japan, but for Raja, he'd set aside money for bail. Not a joke. This was a father expecting his son to land in legal trouble. Fans were stunned. Tough love, brutal honesty, or a parent facing a nightmare no one wants to admit.
Reach out and, you know, be like, it's okay. They're making it worse by trying to do the same shit by sticking mics in their face and doing this kind of stuff, where as some people know how to handle situations.
Same time, Rampage asked for compassion. He apologized to Psycho Stu's family, stressing he never wanted anyone hurt, while also pleading people not to judge Raja too harshly. It was a classic clash. The father protecting his son, the fighter knowing Raja's actions were indefensible.
I put a lot of blame on the promoter, because the promoter should have understood that, look, even though
Tony Ferguson criticized media and influencers for glorifying violence, saying it fuels young fighters like Raja. Josh Thompson highlighted the real victim, Rampage, watching his son's potential and reputation unravel. The incident exposed broken trust, family pressures, and the tough choices fighters and fathers face.
Any seriousness that someone has just nearly died, you know, the spin of this into kayfabe, and like someone has not just nearly been killed in front of everyone.
Rampage Jackson fired back at MMA Guru, accusing him of racism and bias against black fighters. Fans quickly revisited Guru's past commentary, questioning whether this was a pattern of targeting certain fighters.
A logical human knows what they saw and knew this guy might not fucking make it. There's going to be some real damage.
Guru's credibility suffered as fans debated his comments. Some called him out for crossing the line, others defended him. But his remarks shifted attention from Raja's actions to racism, cancel culture, and the state of MMA commentary.
Woken up, but he's not doing okay. It looks like he gave this guy several heavy concussions and probably a lot.
Rampage faced racist threats online as critics attacked the Jackson family, turning the controversy from Raja's actions into a dangerous, personal, and racialized online storm, highlighting how fandoms can turn toxic.
I can't talk about any details and stuff like that. I can't really go into nothing. I hope y'all can respect.
Tim Welsh explained that Raja could face attempted murder charges for hitting an unconscious man, not just assault or battery, showing that the legal consequences could be severe and long-lasting.
No impulse control, bro. Be a human being, yeah? Don't try and kill someone after slamming them on their head.
The civil lawsuit from Psycho Stu adds more pressure. Raja could face jail time and the Jackson family could face major financial strain. Even with top lawyers, video evidence, and eyewitnesses make it a tough battle.
No matter what he accomplishes, his dad. It's just like when you're going out with a star.
Public outrage is intense. Fans everywhere are demanding Raja Jackson be held accountable. This isn't just one bad fight. It's about setting a precedent for violence in combat sports. The scandal raises bigger questions about where performance ends and real harm begins, and how privilege and legacy affect accountability. The lawsuit is forcing the fight world to face these issues head-on.
Sure, it sounds like he's awake and stable, but still, in critical condition. It sounds like there's some broken bones in his face, and he's dealing with some of that stuff.
Raja Jackson's future looks bleak. His reputation is ruined, and even if he avoids jail, his fight career may be over. Promoters won't book him, sponsors won't back him, and fans who once supported him now want him to fail.
Psycho Stu and his family had to see.
Psycho Stu faces a long road to recovery, possibly taking months to regain full strength. But by filing a lawsuit, he's standing up, showing he won't be broken. Community support is amplifying his fight for justice.